Welcome to Pinevale Elementary School's annual Black History program. You are invited to sit back, relax, and enjoy the talents of your community's young people as they pledge their potential and make their mark toward greatness.
Good evening, and welcome to Pinevale Elementary's annual Black History program. We understand it's a little different this year, not being able to do this in person.
That's true, but the Black History program has become a tradition for us, beginning when we were at Southeast Elementary School and continuing to where we are now at Pinevale Elementary School. As far as I know, we've had a program every year for the past 30 years.
And how do you know that?
Trust me, I know. I probably chair the committee for most of those programs.
Wow. Are you sure? You got to be kidding. 30 years, that's years and years and years ago.
It was a short time ago. But one thing has remained constant throughout it all. Our students are always eager to showcase their talents, to brag about the contributions of Black people. And for tonight's program, we have community members, we even have Valdosta High School, and of course, our beloved Pinevale Elementary students.
Another consistent thing is the contributions of Black people and how we have become greater and greater. But we must remember that all of the great things have not already been done yet.
Right.
And no matter what your age, we all must pledge our potential towards greatness.
And make our mark toward greatness each and every day.
Okay, with that being said, let's start this program off right with Lift Every Voice and Sing, better known as our Negro National Anthem.
Let's do it.
What is Black history? It is the dirt road of our forefathers trod, memories of their lives branded in our hearts. It's a word, a piece, a state of mind. Black history is a peek into our ancestors' time.
It is a piece of fabric our grandmothers wore, an old rope our grandfathers lived to deplore. It is a slave ship in the middle passage overseas. Black history is cotton fields of tobacco leaves. It is plantation overseer and back door crumbs, weeping and wailing, a beating of drums. It is a troubling truth, an unapologetic past. Black history is an entire race struggling to last.
It is a Mississippi burning in Tennessee town, an evil that lingered to bring Black people down. It is a book or movie of strength, courage, and will. Black history is the fate of young Emmett Till. It is a little Ruby Bridges and exquisite Ruby D, Carter G. Woodstone, and Coretta Scott King, Mahalia Jackson song, a Michael Jackson routine. Black history is phrase. Let freedom ring.
It is Cheney University, the Tuskegee Airmen, the NAACP, the Black Holocaust Museum. It is a Navy master driver named Carl Brashear. Black history is our legacy of Trump without fear.
It is General Colin Powell, a vaudeville drama, Zora Neale Hurston, and President Barack Obama. It is every single experience of our history. Black history is the story of you and me.
this year, we were pleased to welcome Mr. Richard Ogodugu to our Pinevale Elementary School family. Please clap it up for Mr. Ogodugu and some of his students as they are singing a song from Nigeria.
Which means thank you God, and Imela means thank you God.
For the entire month of February, our students have been introduced to the idea of pledging your potential. That means dedicate your life to what you are going to be. Every day we should develop habits that contribute to the person we want to become. Next, we will have a group of students who will look at past heroes and pledge their potential to be just as great.
I am Dennis Archer. In 1992, I became the first Black president of the American Bar Association. I also served on Michigan Supreme Court and as mayor of Detroit.
I am Zion Gunter, and yes, Dennis Archer was a great lawyer, one of the best. I am motivated to make my mark. One day, I will pledge my potential to be a police chief. I will make history by bridging gaps between blue lives and black lives.
As he organized and railed America by proclaiming, "Yes, we can," Barack Obama became the 44th president. Barack Obama was the first African-American elected president of the United States.
Barack told his supporters that a change has come to America. As he claimed victory in his presidential election, Barack Obama was re-elected president in November 2012 and was sworn in for a second term on January 20, 2013.
I am Radcliffe Edie, and Barack Obama did proclaim, "Yes, we can. I know I can, so I am going to pledge my potential to be a great lawyer, to fight for truth, justice, and the American way."
I am Frederick Douglass. I was one of the most famous abolitionists in American history. At the age of 12, I began receiving reading lessons from the wife of my master. Even though it's illegal to teach slaves to read, I spent my whole life fighting for the rights of blacks and women.
I am Jamari Boykin. It is true. Frederick Douglass was one of the most famous abolitionists He left me an excellent example to follow, so I am going to play my potential. One day I'll make history. I am motivated to make a difference.
In order to achieve greatness, you have to believe that greatness is possible, even when it's hard, even when everyone says that you can't, even during a pandemic. If no one ever tells you that you are someone special, you just have to encourage yourself. Our kindergarten students have some affirmations that will help you to feel like you can conquer the world. And after that, second graders will encourage you more with poems and affirmations that will change your life.
Hear someone say, you can't, it's too hard. You can't, it's too rough. You can't, it's too tough. What if it's too hard? What if it's too rough? What if it's too tough? I can do anything. I put my mind to. I can do anything. I put my mind to. We believe in you. We believe in you. We believe in you.
Hey, black child. Hey, black child. Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Who you really are? Who you really are? Do you know you can be? Do you know you can be? What you want to be? What you want to be? If you try to be? If you try to be? What you can be? What you can be? Hey, black child. Hey, black child. Do you know where you're going? Do you know where you're going? Where you really going? Where you really going? Do you know you can learn? Do you know you can learn? What you want to learn? What you want to learn? If you try to learn? If you try to learn? What you can learn? What you can learn?
Hey, black child.
Hey, black child.
Do you know you are strong?
Do you know you are strong?
I mean really strong.
I mean really strong.
Do you know you can do?
You know you can do
What you want to do?
what you want to do.
If you try to do?
If you try to do
What you can do?
what you can do.
Hey, black child.
Hey, black child.
Be what you can be.
Be what you can be.
Learn what you must learn.
Learn what you must learn.
Do what you can do.
Do what you can do.
And tomorrow,
Your nation will be what you want it to be. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of skin, but by the contents of their character.
Black History Month was founded by Carter G. Woodson, and it has become one of the most celebrated cultural heritage months on our calendar. This month is set aside as a celebration to acknowledge and honor the history and achievements of Black Americans. But learning from and learning about the accomplishments and struggles of Black people should happen every day, year-round.
People don't understand that Black history is American history. And Black History Month is a great time to make learning about Black excellence an ongoing part of all families' experiences. And one way that we make our mark toward greatness and excellence is to learn from others.
That's right. Learning from others is very important. And we must believe in not only others, but also believe in yourself. Today we have Sarai Smith and the Pinevale Talented Tiger Girls. And they have a great message for you. They're not playing small anymore. They're doing things great.
And after that, Percy Chastain from Poetic Magic will present a spoken word entitled, I Am That I Am.
I hear a voice inside saying I should think bigger, And that voice is right. Gotta get it together. I can't play small forever. There's no passion to be found playing small. I'm sitting with so much potential. I think it's about time I start giving my all. There's nothing to be gained when I settle. I've been holding back so long, and I don't even know what for. I know I can be so much more. I'm not playing small anymore. I'm not playing small anymore. No more. I'm not playing small anymore. I'm not playing small anymore. Ooh. I got to grow. I can do better. I can't settle for less. It's time to rock the boat. Not worry about the weather. Can't play small forever. There's no passion to be found in playing small. I'm sitting on so much potential. I think it's about time I start giving my all. There's nothing to be gained when I settle. I've been holding back so long, and I don't even know what for. I know I can be so much more. I'm not playing small anymore. I'm not playing small anymore. No more. I'm not playing small anymore. I'm not playing small anymore. Hey, I'm not playing small anymore. I wanna be who I know I can be. Day by day, I'll keep working on me. Step by step, I'll get to my dreams. I know the word is ready for the new me. I've been holding back so long, and I don't even know what for. I know I can be so much more. I'm not playing small anymore. I'm not playing small anymore. No more. I'm not playing small anymore. I'm not playing small anymore. Hey, I'm not playing small
I am that I am, and that's black, supreme, divine. And in my mind, there is absolutely no debate the fact of whether or not I'm great, because black is not just my color, it also describes my mind state. I am that I am, and that's an original ruler of this universe. And no, it wasn't Noah's curse that made me black. I am that I am, and that's one that walked with Moses and tamed savage cannibals. I rode elephants through the Alps with that great warrior Hannibal. I addressed the United Nations with His Majesty King Haile Selassie. I rebelled and was hunted and hung with the Nat Turner posse. I am that I am, and that's the very first old buddy on Kyle. You see, I came from the beginning of the Nile, the foothills of the mountain of the moon, where my ancestors dwell. Therefore, it is I who has come to dispel those who refuse to look within and see me for what I really am, a proud American and a descendant of the African. I am that I am.
Jazz music originated in the African American communities of New Orleans, Louisiana in the late 19th and early 20th centuries with its roots in blues and ragtime. Listen to Valdosta High School Jazz Band's rendition of a traditional gospel hymn, Just a Closer Walk with Thee.
I've been walking my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulder, a bullet in my gut. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, what I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. We're gonna start moving towards that separating line. I waited through muddy waters. You know I gotta make up mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. And what's around the bend might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone, and I just might fail, but I know as I try, just stars fill up the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, and you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. To prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go.
In order to pledge your potential and make your mark toward greatness, you cannot let anyone define you. Listen as my first grade class recites Hey Black Child by Usaini Eugene Perkins. Afterwards, Mrs. Tamika Stewart's third grade class will highlight African American movers and shakers, past and present.
Hey, black child, do you know who you are? Who you really are? Do you know you can be what you want to be? If you try to be what you can be. Hey, black child, do you know where you're going? Where you're really going? Do you know you can learn what you want to learn? If you try to learn what you can learn. Hey, black child, do you know you're strong? I mean really strong. Do you know you can do what you want to do? If you try to do what you can do. Hey, black child, be what you can be. Learn what you must learn. Do what you can do. And tomorrow, your nation will be what you want it to be.
Dream like Martin, an American civil rights activist. Fight like Malcolm, a champion for the rights of African Americans. Think like Garvey, a man who organized the first black nationalist movement.
Write like Maya, a civil rights activist in the war winning poet.
Speak like Frederick, the leader of the national abolitionist movement.
Educate like W.E.B., a professor who organized groups to demand equal rights.
Believe like Thurgood, a lawyer for equality for African Americans.
Nickel Farmer, the first African American president.
Believe like Harriet, a woman who led more than 300 enslaved people to freedom.
Bill, like Madam C.J. Walker, the first female self-made millionaire.
Challenge, like Rosa, civil rights activist who boycotted the Montgomery bus. A kid like me.
A kid like me. A kid like me can change the world. I'm going to change the world.
You may write me down in history with your beauty twisted.
Yes!
You may try me in the very dirt, but still like dust I rise.
Yes!
I too sing America. I am the darker brother. They tell me to eat in the kitchen when the company comes, but I laugh and eat well and grow strong.
Yes!
Tomorrow I'll be at the table when company comes. Nobody out dare say to me, eat in the kitchen there.
I know that's right.
I know that's right.
You'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. I too am America.
Out of the hustle of history, shame, I rise. Up from an experience that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean that's leaving the wild, rolling the swelling I bear in the tide.
Leaving behind the nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise.
Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave.
I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. I too am America.
Remember, regardless of your age, you are still not who you are going to be. Greatness comes from a habit of doing good things repeatedly.
And remember, fear and doubt have no place in the divine plan for your life. Do you want to be great?
Then be great. Thank you for joining us for our Black History program. Even though it's a little bit different, we are still celebrating Black history every day right here at Pinevale Elementary School.